round 2 of at least 3 back at the Emirates once again. It's beginning to look like an NBA basketball season series here. It's Arsenal and Manchester United yet again. There's been a few changes. Well, one big noticeable one since the last time these two met, and that's that Robert Lewandowski had signed with Manchester United earlier this week, and David Moyes has actually been very determined to make it work, and it looks like he might do. I'll look at the formations in a second. Arsenal pretty much done all their transfer deals, it seems like. No further signings since the signing of Javier Hernandez before the League Cup match. So United with one change and Arsenal with no changes in terms of signings, but the teams will be very different. I don't think Hernandez is actually starting in this one. So Manchester United took the season series 1 up, as we'll probably call it at this point, by the 3-1 win in the League Cup first leg. United took it, where Hernandez was actually one of the scorers, ironically enough. And it's probably back to normal first team action for most of the players though. So Hernandez will be a bit aggrieved that he's not starting in this one. So there you have it. Robert Lewandowski for confirmation signing for Manchester United early this week, and that formation to me looks like it might work out just fine. Baines, Fellaini and Lewandowski all start tonight, pretty much as a test to see how all the new signings would fit in. We were a bit concerned over whether one of the maybe Rooney would miss out, maybe Van Persie would miss out, but Moyes has put all 3 of them in, so United as a strike force are pretty much unstoppable, you'd think, at least on paper and in terms of names, but it's going to be on the pitch where it all counts as always, and Arsenal are going to kick us off here right now. So here we go, Giroud and Santi Cazorla kick us off, and here we are. Well, the rebuilding process is still going at Manchester United. I would say Manchester United are probably one really good central defender away from probably having the perfect squad at this point. I mean, most of United's central defenders are good, but of course Rio Ferdinand getting up in years is one big major concern, and I think United need at least one more centre-back at least to feel like they've got an accomplished team. I would say they're one centre-back away, and they've got the strike force. They've got the midfield in Fellaini, who's done rather well, scored a couple of goals this season. And, actually, no, I think this might be round 3 of at least 4, because remember, Arsenal and Manchester United did have that 0-0 draw earlier in the season, so this is actually game number 3 of 4 these two have had this season. And Manchester United still lead the series by 1 game to 0, if you like. But the last game was a 0-0 draw in the league, so this is the final league meeting between these two. There's a foul committed by Januzaj. And as you may have noticed, Adrian Januzaj has actually been swapped to the 17 shirt, as that free kick is skyward by, I think that's Cazorla, did that? And he's got some kick on him. The RB actually starts for Arsenal in this game, surprisingly. A great touch by, I think it was Van Persie, tried to give it to Lewandowski, but nothing doing, but Lewandowski gets it back here. Finds Rooney. And in comes Lewandowski, it's a goal! And out of nowhere, Manchester United's newest signing gets his first goal in the first 7 minutes of his debut. What a quick-fire start for Manchester United that is, and he came out of nothing. Rooney controlled the ball, Arsenal were all over it, and Rooney somehow toe-poked a pass that somehow found its way to Robert Lewandowski. So I think Rooney gets the assist, and Chesney, the ball goes unfortunately under him. That's a very unfortunate situation. Lewandowski, pinpoint and precise, and it pays off as Manchester United take an early lead. And the new boy, who's the new number 9 now, has left his mark on fans and neutrals alike there. Manchester United mean business, and you have to say, it could just pay off. Manchester United 1 goal up in 8 minutes of the first half being played. Arsenal, you had to feel a bit unfortunate, really, and that's rather unfortunate. It was kind of out of nowhere. I think Rooney got a toe poke to it, as I said, and it was toe poke past Lewandowski somehow. He made his way. We can have another look at the goal right now with the replay. I think there was a mix-up between Bakary Sagna and Per Mertesacker in defence, maybe. Maybe that had some way in it. But either way, Robert Lewandowski has scored a debut goal for Manchester United. That's a great header. That's a great header out, but it has come back to as far as an Arsenal player. Walcott will take a shot at it. That's blocked, and Manchester United come instantly back down the other end. Great passing. Wayne Rooney here. He's going to take a shot, and you knew that was coming. Rooney had all the time and space he wanted. I don't know why he took that shot. That was kind of unnecessary, but the movement was absolutely beautiful by Manchester United. I think Lewandowski came up with it, and Van Persie's full ball to Rooney left him with so much space and time. He could have just run to the box. And Wayne Rooney will feel that's a missed chance, but if you're Wayne Rooney, you try and try again, and that's what Rooney tends to do. Mr. Wayne Rooney is apparently on a course for a 5-year agreement deal with Manchester United, which is quite surprising when you consider Wayne Rooney's been feeling a bit uneasy about the team recently. But I think the signing of Lewandowski has reinforced his decision, and this 5-year deal could possibly mean that Manchester United, Wayne Rooney will finish his career at United. Here come Arsenal quickly, and Giroud is going to be called offside. It looked on to me, and obviously this is off. We have benefit of the replays and the Hawkeye-like cricket lines, but that looked onside to me at first. But the offside stands, and Arsenal still 1 down. Wayne Rooney on the course possibly for a 5-year extension to his contract, which would mean he pretty much finishes his career at Manchester United. So, despite the troubles, Wayne Rooney could be hailed as a loyal customer, despite his troubles. But Manchester United have done everything over the last few years to just put the pieces around Rooney, because Wayne Rooney is this Manchester United team pretty much. It has to be said. His work ethic and his determination and ambition have always been the main talking point for Rooney when it comes to Rooney. He might not be a prolific strike force, but he has everything around it. I mean, he does get his goals. Wayne Rooney is known as an energy player. Lewandowski to Young. Leighton Baines, one of United's 3 signings starting on the pitch today, is going to put a cross in. Could have ended with Lewandowski. That would have been very interesting to see how that would have worked out. There's Wilshere for Arsenal. So Chamberlain tackled by the uncoverable talent that is Jan Nezai at the moment. Such great form, and he's been awarded with the number 17 shirt departed by Nani when he left for Real Madrid due to weather troubles. And United still don't have a number 7 right now, but I would guess Jan Nezai was probably on course for that as well. Robin Van Persie for a pass from Rooney that could go through United through it. It does. Jan Nezai to take it. Beautiful touch by Van Persie, beautifully kept in. Decides to be unselfish for Lewandowski, but defending stood firm there. Young. Baines, I don't think he knew much about that, but he does bring it under control. And Sagna stops the cross. Look at Baines. You all remember Baines' absolute belter. I think it was against West Ham. As we said, Manchester United have been pretty much the long shot specialist this season. It's won so many goals outside the box, it's almost uncountable at this point. Delaney dispossessed there, and Arsenal trying to go for a quick break, but it's been away, and Ashley Young and Lewandowski is offside. It's a great idea by Young, but Lewandowski was quite a bit offside there. Monreal now. Monreal and came up alright for him there. Arsenal, the ball was ping-ponging all over the place. Half hour gone, United by 1-0. Might be a United throw in here. And takes it. Here's Rooney. Second by Bakary Sagna. Now Arsenal make a break at their own. And again give it away. And it's Saka into the pass there, and Fellaini comes in. For Lewandowski and Percy either side of him, of course. Fellaini picks it up again. Shoots, and Chesney with a save. Fellaini already with 3 goals this season, down to his tally there. And again, another one from outside the box. Not really Fellaini's specialty, but it was worth a shot. And he did force a save on the goalkeeper. And the ball ends up at the feet of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Walcott dispossessed. Comes up with Baines. Give it away, Sagna. And then give it away by Diaby on the other side. And then give it away by Fellaini. Ball is end-to-end stuff at the moment. Neither team can get a real hold on it. Cazorla. And Fellaini. And it ended up with Jack Wilshere, who's offside. That's a surprising decision. Well, did it go between Fellaini's legs and ended up with the guy who was marking it, and then it ended up Wilshere being offside? Because if that's the case, and it came off Fellaini, it probably shouldn't have been called as offside. So I'm guessing Fellaini missed it. He's young. United just content to try and keep the ball at the moment. They can't do it. Given away by Young, and Cazorla then gives it away to Fellaini. Someone's down. Referee, you see the referee kind of having the advantage side there. United certainly have the advantage. Lewandowski, what a great turn. Doesn't come to anything, unfortunately. Got to Diaby. Diaby has got Lewandowski containing him really well. So they can't get out of their own half at the moment. Sagna and somebody else were content to just pass it amongst themselves for a second. It's given away, and United have it back again. Young, tackled by Sagna. It's Cazorla. Arsenal just can't get anywhere at the moment. 4 minutes of the first half left. And, United have been doing rather well, keeping Arsenal out of their own area. And here comes Walcott. Arsenal just don't have anything, they don't have any presence of mind at the moment. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain now. And there is Wilshere. And Arsenal just content to pass it amongst themselves. Finally, Ganazai comes up with it. And it's a beautiful pass to Rooney, but someone's right there to deal with it. Fellaini's slide tackle missed. Here they come, and he's just going to gather it. We thought Arsenal would have had something there because Fellaini missed his slide tackle, but unfortunately no. Lewandowski to Young. Young is crosses deflected into Chesney's hands. There's 2 minutes of the first half left. It's not been the most clinical of games in terms of one team gaining possession. It's been very even because both teams have been giving it away rather cheaply in some cases. But it's the scoreboard that counts. Manchester United 1-0 up. Mr. Robert Lewandowski earned in the first half. This will probably be the last kick of the game for Chesney, as we'll be able to gather it because the last touch was off Rooney. That's it for the first half. A very even game in terms of possession, but like we said, the scoreboard counts, and Manchester United are up in that department by an early goal from Robin Lewandowski, but apart from that, there's not been much else going on. Both teams have been giving away the ball rather cheaply. 1-0 to United though on the scoreboard, and that's where it counts at the break.